one-shot snipers are back to Warzone 2, but there are some caveats to it. Regardless of that, on Ashika Island, this will fantastically work out, with one of them also on Al Mazrah. Caveat is you have to use incendiary rounds that will reduce bullet velocity and also your effective damage range, and that was what we were talking about. In your first damage fall off, you will get the one shot with 1-2 burn ticks. So you'll crack and then 1-2 burn ticks and they get downed. Which snipers is that now worth on? Because not all of them have the same first effective damage range. Again, that reduced plus bullet velocity whatsoever kind of might ruin the one or the other. Let me present the builds to you. Keep in mind, this will most likely get nerfed at some point, so enjoy it while you can. Let's start with the Victus XMR on a 78 meters effective damage range, still 70 after putting on the incendiary ammo. You can tune this out to more bullet velocity, and obviously you want to have even more damage range. That's the trick here. You might lose a huge chunk velocity, but we're trying to get the damage range pulled out as far as we can for Ashika Island and Al Mazrah while maintaining still good BVs. Now, the cool thing is with the VLK LZR, you can tune this for aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. So you whip this gun out even faster, because we're talking about using this on Ashika Island. So you want to have this quick sniping feeling. And that's where I also recommend a lower magnification scope like the Cronin 0P, Bullseye, or Forge Tag Delta, because they immensely reduce the ADS time, and you can reduce the ADS time even more. Now you have two roads to go down. Make this even quicker ADS or pull out your first damage range. So if you would play this on Al Mazrah, you would probably get the Mach 33 barrel. Because of the Mach 33 barrel, you get even more damage range, and you can go for some aim-while movement speed, but you increase your first damage drop-off up to 90 meters. If you then put on the Bruin counter ops, that would be for the maximum bullet velocity, some aim down side speed. You do have a build for Al Mazrah, some quicker ADS with 100 meters of effective damage range, one-shot potential. Now, obviously, using this on Ashika Island, you might want to make this a little bit more quick ADS snipper-snapper. And that's why I would only take the Mach barrel, tune this towards aim down side speed because we get some damage range and aim walk movement speed, and then put on the XRK Rise stock to whoop out the gun even faster for aiming idle stability and aim down side speed. Now with this Victus XMR, yes, you have lesser bullet velocity, but you can do this really quick, even on the shorter ranges, and then burn away your opponents very nicely. Even if you have whooped this out 20 meters, it would be worth it and working. If you want to have an even quicker sniper, you can take the SPX. Keep in mind, it only has a 40 meter effective damage range with incendiary rounds. Compare that to the SPR, where we put it out to 80, 90, or even 100 meters. Now we could tune this again towards bullet velocity and some more damage range out. And if we're using the nil sound silencer, we can minimal ADS minus, and we can pull this out to that 50 meters together with a range tuning on the incendiary ammo. Now this is still super fast. Again, make this even faster by slapping on a Forge Tag Delta for 4 and aim down side speed. Then get the laser with the FSS OV, aim down side speed and sprint to fire speed. And for this one, I like to put on the Bold for rechambering speed, so you can just shoot faster in a row. And you have this really quick ADS sniper that definitely is only meant for Ashika Island in this build. This is not meant, in my eyes, for Al Mazrah, because it only has this 50 meters of effective damage range. There's definitely the Victus a little bit better for Al Mazrah. Now, what about the SAB, LAB, and SPR? Only the LAB would be viable here because the others have a below 30 meters effective damage range. So if you put incendiary on, you're ending up like with 20 meters one-shot potential. With the LAB, putting on incendiary brings you down to 32 meters. That's not a lot, but we can tune out the damage range a wee bit. With the fluted barrel, pull it out even more, and it's a minimal aim down side speed minus. Then slap on the laser for the FSS OV laser for aim down side speed and sprint to fire speed. You can put on the nil sound silencer to get that little bit of bullet velocity plus, and this one goes also for aim down side speed and bullet velocity. Last but not least, we would like to have the rechambering speed, but I feel like in order to get the ADS time down, I would here go for the Forge Tag Delta to then just be able to ADS this a little bit faster. But honestly, in this build, it's kind of like a weaker SPX. If you do like the animation, if you do like the gun, if you do like the ADS time, yes, you could use the LAB, but I would say the SPX is on top there. If you'd rather go for long-range beaming than one-shot snipers, check out the top 5 meta long-range beamers for Ashika Island and Al Mazrah.